Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Holly and Lynn. Lovely to see you. So, my name's Susie, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So, if you live in Australia, any part of it, I can help you either with information or products, as long as you don't already have a demonstrator. So, we're all mopping up. As you can see, my studio has changed a bit. We've got a bike. So we had to put my son's bike in so it wouldn't get blown away or knocked over in the winds, because the bins got knocked over too. So I have to put up with that for a little while, but it's better than being inundated with water. So just a couple of things. I have a card class, and that card class will be starting. It's on the 22nd of March. It's $40 and you make 6 cards. So the link for that is either on my business page or it's down below. So information to find me, like my email, my phone number, is all in the more box below. So, hi, Nicole. How you going? It was Nicole. I was trying to read it without my glasses. Being a smarty, aren't I? All right, let's go down to the desk and see what we've got for today. I'm just changing my camera over to my desk camera. Come on. There we go. So, just want to tell you about the products now. So you know our mini catalogue is only going. Hi Marlene, how you going? You should get your order today or tomorrow. I express posted it for you. So let me know when you get it. You'll be all excited. I love getting new things in the post. So just saying, our catalogues now are coming to an end. So in April, we get a new annual catalogue, so the big one like this, and then we'll get a mini catalogue come out after that. So all these beautiful cards that they put in here that are all handmade by a team in America. So, and some of them are like this one are actually hand painted. So they go to a lot of trouble to give us the paper and the colours and everything. So anything you want in the mini catalogue has probably gone on the last chance list. So if you're after something, you can't wait. Yeah. At least I got out to post it and there was no water anywhere, which was good. They hand paint them, and these will be going on our last chance list. So once they go, that will be it. You won't get them again. So have a look there, because some of them might be half price. And also check out, if it's a bundle, the stamps and dies, check out if it's cheaper to buy them separately. So sometimes it is. You can buy them separately cheaper than you can buy the bundle. So just check that out if you're going to buy anything on at last chance. So we've got all our, I keep these because they still give me inspiration on what I can do if I get stuck. So please remember that all the bundles and everything will be going on the last chance list. So, and as you've been hearing all day, probably yesterday, all week, I should say, that Lorraine and I are off to on stage. So we'll get the new catalogue then. We'll be able to show you the front of it, but we won't be able to show you inside it. But we can get product and we can make cards from that product. So we can show you the bundles and everything that there. So that's going to be a bonus because Lorraine and I are sure to spend some money on stage for the new products. So today I've got another fun file for you, and I saw it Simply Simple Stamping, Connie Stewart. She was the lady that I saw it from. And she called it a pop-out thankful garden fold. So I've got the measurements here, and I did write some notes too. So we'll see how we turn out. I'll show you what she did. This is the card that she did. So this is put on after, and I didn't have any daisy paper to finish it off. So rather than cutting another piece, I just glued it on there so I know where it goes. And when you open this, and I haven't done it, I haven't stamped on it, you can stamp it there. Hi Roz, how you going? And you can put something on the front as well. And it's got a card inside a card, more or less. So I use my favourite Blackberry Bliss because I just love that, and purples too. So it's mounted on a piece of Blackberry Bliss, and then the purple goes behind that to enhance it. And then I've just stuck a couple of pieces across. So this is what we're going to do today. And it's quite a sturdy card, actually, with that extra piece on the back. So besides purples and pinks are my favourite colours. So is black and red. Hi Deborah, how you going? But I've been wanting to use this paper for ages. I just love it. So we're going to use that paper, and I've taken out 2 sheets so that we don't get mixed up. So firstly, and I have to have a cheat sheet. So I didn't know whether to use the red or the black for my base. Hi Lorraine, how you going? So now I think I'll use the red for my back. So I think one of my parcels is going to come in today. It is a beautiful DSP holly. The whole suite of those are just stunning. I'll give you a flick through. So and they're all hand painted too. So, you know, and I think it's 4 of each one you get. So they've got beautiful colours. And they're all different. The leaves and everything. The reds and the purples. Just gorgeous. I've used this a couple of times actually. Look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? And my favourite colours again. Looks like you just saw walked over. I like that, Roz. Well, you did, didn't you? And look at that. I mean, the colours are just so awesome. So, yes, I'm looking for my back bit. No, somewhere in there. Somewhere in the back. So, so we'll put those. Has that had it? So it's going to give you the colours. Here we go. Fiddle farting around. So you have Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Cajun Cray. Now, Cajun Cray, I think, is leaving us. Cherry Cobbler, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freezer, Garden Green, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pumpkin Pie, and Wild Wheat. So, it's just gorgeous. I won't put that in there now. I'll put it away somewhere and do it afterwards. So, we've got to cut our card base. Now, I did tidy up, but it doesn't look like it, does it? John is having a conversation with somebody and my phone's pinging away, so just ignore it. I think it's someone who's coming up from interstate. So, all right, so our measurements are card base is 5.5 by 6 1/4, scored at 2 inches. So we want 6 1/4. Don't mind all my crystals. I always have my crystals around. And don't tell anybody, but I put crystals in my bra. And we want 5.5. I don't like this trimmer. That's not 6.5. That's why it looks strange. Don't know what I did there. So I want another piece of black. That's a great start to it, isn't it? Oh, for heaven's sake. It doesn't want to come out. So we'll try again, shall we? I don't like this trimmer at all. When I'm doing my cards for my jewellery, it's okay. But so it's 6 1/4 and 5 1/2. Still doesn't look right. Well, we'll see what goes. I mean, it looks like it's not cutting straight. And it's not. That's way out. And it's making all my cards go fuzzy. So there is one on the way, and I just hope it's the one that's got my new trimmer in. So we want that one. I still don't think it's right, but we'll go ahead. So next we want the pop out one. Hi Margaret, how are you going? So I think I need, so it's 10 1/2. So 10 1/2. 5. 3 1/2. Okay, now we're going to score this. I've got something wrong here.
Come on.
Because that's definitely not right. 3 1/2 by 10 1/2. I'm leaving me halves off. Ray, I'm having a day like you had yesterday. We'll try again. Because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that's not right. So we want 10 1/2. That's not right. Not right at all. See what I've got on my notes. So I've got the card base at 5 1/4 by 11 inches. That is more like it. That's why it's not right. I don't know what she's done here when she's put them out, but she put them out wrong. So here we go again. We'll have to get a new sheet. I don't know whether she realises that she's done that. So I knew it didn't. It wasn't right. Right, third time lucky, okay, guys? Silly lady. So, let's try again. So 11 inches. I knew it didn't look right. It's okay, I like using red, isn't it? So 5.5, 5.25. That's better. Now we've got to score it. So this is a bit of a pain because I have to change boards when I want to score it. So we're scoring at 1 3/4. Three and a half. Five and a quarter. And 7 inches. Now that looks a heck of a lot better. So we're going to take this I did the red because it's going to be easier to see. So we go 1 1/4 there. And I missed that one. And we're going down to, so we're starting on the first one and we're going to cut. Miss the second one and cut to the third one. So get our level, make sure that's all. We're going to miss that one and we're going to come down to this one. So I'm going to very gingerly, should be about right. Now we'll snip it. No, it's a bit off, so we can snip that. That's not a problem. So 1 1/4. Go there. Oops. I first fold, the second fold, and down to the third fold. So I'd rather have a little bit to snip than go over. So this is dragging. Right. The starting to drag now on my on my cardstock. So I'm hoping with me. I'm hoping that my new trimmer is in this lot that's coming today, because the other won't be there. Gosh, Donna's having a quick old conversation there. I'm just going to straighten these out. That. So then what she did, she just picked up this piece and brought it over and then scored. So give it a good scoring so that just put the fan on, it's getting a little bit hot. And I'm not embossing today, so I'm going to go with my notes, not hers. So 5 and 11 scored at card on the inside. So this piece of black card should have been 5.5. Five and a half by 4.5. That's it. That looks better. So that putting the IKEA furniture together. Oh, actually, IKEA's not too bad. I got all my desks through IKEA, and I actually put them together myself. So their instructions are quite good, I think. But when I got the new bedroom suite, I had to get Shane to do it because it was all double Dutch as far as I was concerned. Now, so let's see where we go. So we want some white paper. Good job I got white, and I've just ordered about 3 or 4 more sheets of it. And I think I ordered Deeks before it went to the 12. I thought there was 2 there. Okay, let's get rid of this red stuff because we don't want it going on our white paper, do we? That would be terrible. There's enough pattern, enough drama already. Yeah, so my, I know my instructions are right because I followed her. There you go. Lovely to see you. Welcome. It's been a while since we've seen you. Is everything okay? So our white piece, as I said, I wrote it down as she was going along. Mine should be quite right. So inside, card inside should be that one. 5 inches by 7.5. We'll soon see. Maybe I've written things down wrong. And then scored at 3.5. So we'll just put that together. And we'll use our bone folder to give it a nice edge. So that then is that part in there. So that's good. That's all good. We're on a roll at the moment. Yeah, all good here, Inika. We diced a cyclone here, so we really didn't get much of it. So it was pretty wild in some places, but we were okay here. Now we want DSP. Okay, so I've used these. I love these sunflower or daisies, whichever they're supposed to be, but they're absolutely gorgeous. So I've got to take an inch off. So I'm going to take it. That goes right through the bottom. Now I'm going to cut the papers the same because I know I'm going to need that little bit extra off one of them. So that's an inch. We'll put that one aside for the moment. So we want 1 and a half. So that's reversed. So we want 1.5 twice. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Yep, you check. Yep, that's okay. Oh, we want 2 of those. I'm double checking everything in case I've done something wrong. So we want 2 of those. And then we want 2 at 1/2 inch. Okay, so we've got that. So this one we cut at 3 3/4. And put it right up so it's level. So we've got the, I keep thinking things are stuck to my, so that's that. I'm trying to remember what this one is. So we've got the 2 here. This one we're going to cut into 4 pieces. So then it's just these 2 little ones here. So this one that we picked up, we do 1 inch. Pretty sure it's 1 inch. I could find something. Yeah, so we're on 4 at 1 inch. Good. Next time I'll have to double check. 1 inch looks too small. Must be 1.5 inches. Good job we got the other piece, isn't it? Right? We've got 1.5 inches written down there too. So I've got to go to hospital this afternoon, so Paul's going to take me there. Hopefully there's no flooding on the way. On that daisy. Okay, so that's our 4 pieces there. then we've got our black card. So we want left over a quarter times 2.5. So we want 2.5 by 2.5. Put that there. Take our red. I went 2.5 by 2.5, and then we want another piece at 1.5 by 2.5. So that one. So 2.5 by 1.5. And there we go. And this one was, so it'll be 2.25 by 2.25. That's not going to work out. So we'll use our other piece so I can get 2.25 2 out of this one by 1.5. Okay, the wrong way. So we'll use this other piece here, and I'm going to take it here. So 2.25 by 2.25. So that's that one. Then we want 1.5. So what's this one? Okay. So 2¼ there. And then 1¼ there. Oops. No, so we should be, I was mentally trying to work it out, all this stuff here. Okay, let's start putting our card together. Oh, that was a bit of a wild one, that one. And sometimes my memory doesn't sort of click straight away. So we'll put that there because that's our project one. So we'll bring in our white one. And we'll bring in our black. I just knew it didn't look right. See, this is still a smidgen off. That side's all right. Okay, I'm going to put glue on the back of our card here. Make sure we put it the right way. Not like I did the other day when I put it in the wrong place. So that gives a bit of substance, putting that bit on the back. Okay, so then we've got this. And we're going to put our 2 pieces. Actually, no, I'll do the white one first, and I'll put that in there. So I'll put and then for this, I'm going to put these little bits of sunflowers down the bottom just to bring it in. What my nails do. Pain. So I'm going to put them down in the inside and on the outside. It just brings that little bit of consistency with the outside of our card. Here's the other one. And we're just going to put that one there, like that. Then we'll put our pieces on. I'm with you on that, Lynn. Fussy cutting and me. Mind you, I haven't done much of it, but it's not my friend. So we got that one there. And that one there. Okay. And we're going to take our little bits here. And these are going to go here. So I'll put some glue. Get them as level as we can with each other. I was going to try and match it up with that, but I can't. You can get some of the papers to match up, but this one was a little hard to do it. So we've got that so far. Hi Elizabeth, how you going? Good to see you. Now, we've got our 2 bits of card here. So we've got this piece and we're going to put this piece on here. So we'll get that as even as I can. As you know, I don't really do straight a lot. That's why I use Tombow, because it just gives me a little bit of wiggle room. And we're going to put this one in here. Now this one, we're going to put on this one here. Now this one is, oh, that's a bit crooked. So we're going to put this one so that it's over here. So we're just going to put glue just down here. You can put a white piece on here if you want, and if you want to sew something in there, you can. So then it goes and it folds. like that. Okay, so let's think of what we want to say on our front of our card. I'll get rid of all this paper, be an idea. So we can stamp. I was thinking of maybe this one to stamp on. Thoughtful expression. Oh, excuse me. Thoughtful expressions. I like that. These have got some beautiful stamps. And that's my silicone mat. Gonna have to use that big one. Got to clean that. That's from when I did the paste. It doesn't come off. But Roz said to get some alcohol, and that should take it off. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I tried to find things that are different. So I think we're going to use a red to stamp on. Either that, or we could, I suppose, use like an early espresso. Might use the early espresso because I'm going to colour in. So I might do that. I prefer using either pebble bath or early espresso for cards that I'm going to colour in. For some reason, I just don't like using the memento. I think I've done a bit crooked with that too. There we go. Beautiful. Super easy. Now I'm going to clean my stamp. Clean as you go, ladies. Clean as you go. I'm going to use the Stampin' Mist. Oh, thank you, Inika. And we're going to clean our stamp. So we have this side to wash our stamp, and we have this side to dry it. I know you all know. And I put a pink dot so I know which side goes where. Okay, so I'm going to give this a bit of colour. And see, it has all our shading in for us. So I'm going to use that. What's this? Dark cherry cobbler. That's dark mellow mambo. Been putting the wrong real red light. I'll get a pair that match soon. Okay, so we'll have dark real red. Okay, so this is the light. We want the dark first, and I want the tip end. I don't want the brush end. Yeah, I reckon too, Inika. it's just too dark, isn't it? Now, I'm just going over with this because this is our dark. I'm doing the little leaves, but the big ones I'll put a bit of shading on. But these are too tiny to do it. And I know it's going to bleed in there, isn't it? So I might put another piece of white there just to cover it up, because we can. Now, I will be here tomorrow. That will be the last fun fold for this week. As you know, Lorraine and I are off to on stage. So, but we will be giving you all the goss that's happening down at all right, Suzanne. Oh, for images that you want to colour, I have to have a look at that, Annika. Okay, so I'm wrong colour. No, right colour, wrong flower. I wanted the leaves. I want the dark. Have I got two lights out? Oh no, that's dark. So if you don't want it to go through like this, you can use watercolour paper. And I've got some. I haven't used this yet. I've got all these things I buy and I haven't used them. To tell you the truth, there's not much difference between the dark and the light. Tomorrow, Paul and I are going to look at a house. It's 4 bedrooms and it has a pool, which will be nice if we get it. And my granddaughter will be ecstatic if we get it. Oh, it's a colour. I thought you meant with somebody's name. Silly. Duh. So this one's the light, so I might use the dark one. Just around there like that. Oops. We can always, oh, that should blend in okay. The prices that they charge for housing is shocking. I think these are leaves here, not these petals. Oh, okay. I've not seen it while in my time here, but that's not a long time anyway. Yeah, so it's not been one that I've seen. Dark. Excuse me, going quiet while I'm colouring. There we go, on the floor. Can't go any further. The amount of stuff that gets dropped. There you go. You won't even know that I had that there. Covered right over. I thought you were talking about a video person. Got the dropsies this morning. Find them and put it away. So I'll take some lemon lolly, dark lemon lolly, and we'll do in here. So there's you see what I mean? It goes in here. So we could put that in there as to match the other paper, and that's nearly just about right. So I might just trim that a little bit and we'll cover that up. How nifty is that? It's like it was made for it. Have to think of that word that Suzanne used. Like we say a smidgen, but she used another terminology for it, and I thought, oh, never heard that. That's interesting. I might just take another little smidgen. I'll have to go back and check her video and see what she said. Okay, that'll be okay, won't it? Loraya, I love that font that you used this morning. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I do have it here somewhere, but I'm not going to go looking for it now. But I do love it. I love the scripted fonts. Sometimes you just need like a bullet type of thing that a skosh, that's it. That's the one, Inika. Good for you. That's it. I'd never heard of it. A skosh. You and I must have been watching the same video, Inika. So we can put Where in the World Without You. We've done all birthday cards, haven't we, just lately? That's thank you. We could do Thinking of You Fondly. How's that? That sound all right? Thinking of You Fondly. That's one, hang on, where was that? That's one you won't be getting rid of, you and me both. I call it a tad. Yeah, I sometimes say a tad, but mostly I use a smidgen. But I'd never heard that, like that skosh. Okay, Nika. I have seen you on other channels as well. So, Thinking of You Fondly. And this is another one I won't be getting rid of neither. Make Life Better. Thinking of You Fondly. And I might just put a smidgen of that on here. Just a little bit in the corner. So we did it in... So maybe I'll just stick to our early espresso. I was going to turn to red, but if I want to do... You use smidgen too? Yeah. We could use a teensy-weensy bit. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Teensy-weensy bit. So I don't know whether you've noticed, ladies, That's good. We have most of it we have done with the papers. Whoops, because I'm leaning on my. We've used the papers to say what we want, sort of thing. Beautiful. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going, that's my dimensional. I don't want it all on there, I only want it to be. A smidge is bigger than a tad. I could have done it a bit lower, a bit more, but that's how it's going to be at the moment. Like it's just peeping through. And I'm just going to give it some colour. Let's get rid of that before I put my fingers in it. And a skosh is bigger than a hair. I like this. Oh, dear me. But it's good, isn't it, that we can have a laugh about it and come up with things. Well, it's actually a good point that Susan made, had anybody else heard of it? Because most of the people hadn't. Must be American saying. So I did this a bit far up, but there we go. Oh, that the one that's on the floor? I think it is. Now, you can put something on here if you want. Totally up to you. So it folds like this. I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry. I put it on my mouse and yeah, it's good, isn't it, Lorraine? And it's because she's bigger than her hair. So we want some bling. You can't have a card without bling. Or you can see where I didn't quite cut straight there. I won't do it because I'll probably wreck it if I do it. And I don't want to wreck it. So let's go for Yes, you would, Inika. So we got our pills. We also have some hearts. Haven't used those, I don't think. Look, here's an escapee one. The purple one. Mm-hmm. So we haven't got... They're not... They're pink. They're all pink too. So the only other one I think is our druids. What's it got here? No real red ones. So we'll go with that. We've got 1, 2, 3. Let me know in the comments what you think we should use. I want to cut that, but I'm not going to. There you go, I did it. It was annoying me. 2, the hearts. Anybody else? What have we got? Two, 1, 2, or 3. While you're doing that, let's see if I can get rid of that. I'll probably have to put something over it. This is off my nail polish. 2 again. We can put a heart over that. All the 2s. So where's my take a pick? Now we can put now as many as we want on here, because as long as we keep it an even number, an odd number, we can do that. So we can also put a little heart there. Another little one there. Oops. My putty has come off. So that's 3, 4, 5. So that's we can put more on. We can put it over here if we want. I just think that's sweet enough. I just might have to put one here. How's that? Now we want some now we want some, my phone's still going off. You can't have a card without, ooh, that was a big one came out. You gotta have some bling on it. And there's nothing like Winker Stella. So we'll put it on the flowers here. And put it on the big leaves. Oh, you don't want to come out. So, there we go. Can you see the sparkle on the flowers? I don't know whether you can see it. The shimmer. So it's like a card in a card. And as I say, if you want, you can put something here. Instead of just having the designer series paper, you can have something. And this was the card I did yesterday. So another fun fold. That's right, it came here. So it's like a book. So there we go. I'll come back up to the top. So I have to, you'll be definitely making this one, Nicole. It is nice, isn't it? Because you can do different things with it. I'm back. Yeah, I loved it when I saw it first, Nicole. And I always tried to make a dummy up so that I know where I'm going with it when it's a new card, especially with fun folds. If it's just an ordinary card, sometimes I just go with the flow. But you've got to be a bit more pedantic with the fun folds. And I love the fun folds. They're really good to give to people. Sorry, I got an itch in the corner of my eye. You love it? You love the card too, Lorraine? Yeah. Oh, we will, and we'll be letting you know what's going on, Nicole. So if you, I don't know whether you're part of my page and Laurel's page for Stampin' Up, because we'll be putting the videos up there. I don't think we'll have much of a chance to sit down and sort of do any what am I trying to say? Any crafting that we can put on. I don't think there'll be time or we won't have the equipment to do it like we do at home. So if you want to see what's going on, join my Facebook page for Stampin' Up, and Lorraine's Facebook page too, and you'll get all the tips and bits and pieces that's going on stage. So we'll show you what we can, Enika. I'm not sure what they will tell us, what we can show and what we can't, and we have to abide by that. But if we're allowed to show you, yes, we will be showing you. I do believe good Marlene. I do believe that we're getting a copy of the new catalogue and some other goodies too. So, and we do some card making in our lunch breaks. They give you your lunch, and then there's all this stuff on the table in the middle that you can take and do up a card or a non-scrapbook, what you call it, scrapbooking. That was what the word was. We will. Will be so exciting. You'll have to wait for the online. Yeah, that's not that far away, actually, Enika. You can wait for the online catchy release. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you all. I really appreciate it when you come in and say hi. And barely. And oh, dear me. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 10:30. So I'll work out another fun fold just to leave you with. And then Thursday we're off to onstage, which is going to be really exciting. So can't wait for that to happen. So brilliant. Have a wonderful day, and thank you all for liking and sharing my videos. And ring the notification bell if you want to know when I go live. And generally I go live at 10:30 every weekday, unless I have an appointment or anything. Okay, see you. Watch out for the shenanigans. Are you going to lead me astray, Lorraine? All right. Great day, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.